Mhm. Mhm. Okay, so let's get started, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully, you are fine. I'm fine too. Yesterday was the off day. Was an off day because I was watching India versus New Zealand final match, where India became world champion. So that's that. But today we are going to continue some of the usual stuffs. So let's get started. Aha. So we are going to play 5 minute blitz game and what? Hmm. I will play a couple of games, then I will try to play against my viewers as well. Because yesterday was Sunday and I had not played against viewers, so that's why we are going to play our viewers today. Let's see who has already joined. Okay, hello Sriram. Good evening. Hello Ansu. Hello Ragesh. Today we are playing, bro. Yeah. Today we are going to play for sure. So let me play a couple of games, then we will play for sure. Okay, let's get started. We are white, so let's play one e4, knight f3 and d3. As he had chosen the, I think bird's opening or red t. I don't know what. Okay, immediately creating a queen and bishop battery. Can we castle? Of course we can castle. I have to hit this knight, sorry, queen somehow. Let me find a better way to do that. I can also go, yeah, but let's go s3 to stop this move. I think camera has been stopped, so let me fix that. Okay, everything fine. I think black is trying to create some counterplay on the king side. And we have to try to attack him on the queen side. As his queen is located here, how can we punish him? Here he will go that way, which I don't want. Let's go bishop e3. I think he wants to go here, then this way. So now we have to act now. Because if we wait, we will give him enough chance. Let's go for the counter attack. And gets checkmated in one move. Wow. Wow, man. Wow. He just created the queen and bishop battery and I got checkmated. So that shows how great rhythm I'm in right now. Okay, I got distracted by my webcam, so that's why I lost that game. But in this game, I'm going to focus. Hmm. Okay, let's castle. We can defend this bishop with a4, but then this square will become weak. So let's just take. Let's just take. Then go a3. Now the idea is to take this pawn. Bishop takes. Then quickly go for b5, hitting that bishop. Bishop will drop, and bishop b7 will finish the queen side development. I hope everything is clear. Not a good start, yeah. So in recent days, I'm having pretty much bad start in every game. Okay, now our queen side development has been finished. He immediately wants to eliminate that bishop, but we can develop the knight, and now he has hard time defending. Okay, he goes there, which I don't feel a good move. We can go here to hit the queen, then we can eliminate that bishop. He has to take back with the pawn. Oh, he can go here, right? Wow. Wow, man, wow. What am I doing? What am I doing? Right from the start of the stream. Okay, let's focus. Let's focus. Let's focus. Take. Oh, I don't. What if I go here? I can sack the knight. Bishop takes is there, but I don't think that is good move. So let's just drop this bishop back. Let him take this. Oh, he wants to hit my bishop knight as well. Okay, let's go back. You have, wow, man. What is this? Is this some sort of? Is this some sort of? Ah, now if I go here, maybe he will go c5 as well. Okay, but I can't go back, so we have to go. Wow, is this some sort of trap I'm falling for? Wow, he did go for that, but at least he does not have c4, and we can quickly go d3 if he takes back with the knight. Okay, he takes back with the queen. If I goes here, maybe he can take and hit this pawn, so that is also something. Whereas if I goes here, that seems interesting. If we take 100%, we have this move. Then we will fix that weakness, but then this pawn will become very hard to defend. Whereas if I goes here, I think again his plan is to go bishop g7 and create that nasty queen battery again. So surely I'm falling for some traps. Let's go d3 because if he takes, we have bishop f3 hitting the queen. There will be this counter attack, but I don't think that will be working because of queen takes d5. So we have to chip away his center. Can you do cool as number move? No, no, no. Okay, I will try to do. Let's hit the queen first. Very good study. Yeah, we have a great start of today's stream, guys. We have a great start. Check. Very interesting. Bishop here. Oh, he didn't take here. Then what is the idea? Okay, let's just recapture this pawn. Material is equal and we are going to castle next. Rook e1 is coming, trying to give some discover attack. Right, we are this pawn is already hanging, so let's take here with the knight so that we are hitting the queen and the bishop, and we have now discovered check. We are not going to be able to castle. If you block with the knight, maybe we can take. Okay, it did go there, so I think this is the nice idea to go here. We can also eliminate the knight and take this pawn, but I don't think that is a good move. So I think it makes sense to just solidify this. We do have this move, bishop takes and rook e7, but let's just solidify this bishop. Board khatam. Oh, board khatam, that's fate. How was your board exams? Okay, now I think it's a bad move, but there is queen takes making that annoying battery. So let's just go for the development. Our position is winning, we are fine in this game, so I don't think there is any need to do much thing. I think we can just go here and protect the rook. If knight takes, bishop takes, this knight is going to be defending that. So if knight takes, we have discover attack. That's not a problem. Okay, it goes there. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's get in with the knight. Now maybe he can take here. Oh, now he can take there, right? And he can damage my pawn structure. But his king will be weak then as well. So we are up a pawn. It should be winning, but somehow I allow him to get. Yeah, somehow I allow him to get his queen to the safety, king to the safety. I don't want to give up this bishop, by the way. But we have to find a way. And if I don't take, he's gonna take back with the knight. So we have to take. We have no option. He takes. Oh, he takes the knight. Sorry, bishop. Okay, now maybe we can take here. King takes. Check. Check can come in handy. We do have that check, but there is queen takes simply. So maybe we should throw in this check, and we do have this square, which is huge. If he goes here, we have winning the queen with knight c6. Whereas if he goes here, that is interesting. We can throw in this check. He will take the knight. I don't think that position is winning. Yeah, he did go for there. We are not in time to defend the knight, then throw in this check. So maybe we can go for this one, threatening nice discover attack, right? Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, let's go queen a4. Let's go queen a4. Should be winning now because we have multiple threats like knight b3, knight c6, winning the queen on the spot. Even if you move the queen, I think we can find a way to threaten something. I guess he will take the rook. We have rook takes e1, then he will move the queen. And I don't see any kind of threats. Knight g4 is in the air. Okay, he wants to offer a queen trade. I think that's a good move. We have this check. This knight is defending the queen. That's why it is very annoying. I can't give the check because he will just move the queen, and he will just take my queen. I think we are either losing this. So let's take here. We have to protect this knight at any cost. Now I guess he will takes. Then he can bring another rook into the game. We are up a pawn, but his king is very weak. So that is the only thing we do have in this position. Okay, he's hitting the queen. Very nice move. How can we now? If I give this check, he will take my knight. Very hard. And I'm not seeing any clear follow-up there. And unfortunately, we don't have any check. Can I pin this knight? Yeah, let's try to pin this knight and keep defending this knight. Maybe he will go back with knight f6, and we don't have a lot of time. We do not have a lot of time. That is the big thing. Yeah, knight f6. Okay, goes there, which gives us some hope. There is no check by the way, so man, I think we have to sack this sorry knight. I don't have that much time to calculate everything. I guess he will just go here, then we can go this way. Then if he goes here, oh man, what should we do? What should we do? Okay, let's just get this knight back first of all. This knight in some cases can be hanging. Now I'm hoping for he will take this knight. Okay, didn't take. Can we throw in some checks? Man, it's not easy. It's not easy. Huh. He's fighting all the game. I have no clear follow of how to go for the attack. Because these two knights and there was rook hanging with checkmate. That's why we can't take the knight. But now we are hitting the knight. And let's throw in this check. If he block, then maybe we can go for this move. Oh man. Man, what? Okay, let's take the queen. Only 30 seconds. Don't have a lot of time. Let's bring another rook into the party somehow. We do have this check after this move. Man, I think his king is now safe. He get his queen to the safety. Now this knight is very annoying. Now that knight is very annoying because it is not letting us through. Uh, let's throw this check in. Then maybe we have another check picking the rook off. Our back rank so weak. Our back rank is so weak. Let's make a room. Only 19 seconds. What am I doing? What the heck am I doing? Man. Man, we don't have clear follow-up. Huh. He's defending everything, man. Yeah, he's defending everything. There is a one more check. Maybe we can block it. Now there is no checks at least, and we are threatening this checkmate. We can win this. And we have this move. We have to give up the queen. We are winning now. Let's go! Yes, finally we managed to win this game. Winning, wow. Wow, 194 people have already joined. Let's go, guys. If you enjoy this game, hit that like button. Hit that like button. It was clearly winning, but kind of I was not finding the move. I was not getting through. Yeah, I play like a rookie player. Computer wants to go d4, completely going into the center. Bishop c4, I was trying to just stop d5, but he goes d5 anyway, we takes. Then he goes b5, hitting the bishop. And in start, it looks like he's getting some nice advantage in the center. Here he allowed this move. Okay, castling was bad. Good move. Knight takes. Yeah, it's winning. It's already +4 for white. Computer suggesting just push the knight as well. Taking here is not a possibility. Let's say he moves the knight. Ah, if he goes here, there is rook take. And if we move a knight anywhere else, there is this move, winning the queen on the spot and the game as well. Wow. Okay, still winning for white. Check was also winning. Okay. Ah, computer wants to give this check. King here. Then you take this pawn. If you take, you are skewing the king anyway. He has to step onto the d file. Then you give one more check, and it's checkmate. Wow. Yeah, should have seen that. I missed so many chances there. Computer here as well, suggesting takes and go for this endgame where you are better. But I want to end the game on the spot because I was knowing that it is very open position. Black king is so weak, so we do have the chance to win. Here he set up a trick. If I take the knight, there is checkmate on the board as your king is weak. So you have to be careful in some situations. I just move the rook. Oh, now it's mate in 3. Apparently this check was winning. Here, check. He can't take as it is pinned. So this is the way. Then you have checkmate. There was checkmate in 3 moves. And now it's a little bit hard. White is still winning. Why? Oh, it was made in 7 there as well. With this move. What if he goes here? There is this simple checkmate. No, he has this move. Then you have this checkmate. Okay. Oh, now black is winning. Oh. Black was winning with this check. Because if you block, there is checkmate. So you have to block with the queen, then he can simply trade the queen, and with one rook, you are not going to be able to checkmate or win the game. Yeah, it was very lucky win. Okay, he missed the chance and he blundered the game. Oh, there was checkmate. It's simple checkmate, deflecting the queen, delivering the checkmate on b4. Okay, let's leave it now. Oh, he fumbled so hard at the end. Yeah, like even chat miss. I'm really very sorry if I missed the chat. So you play with viewers. Yeah, of course I will play with my viewers today. How did you win? You didn't have time. I pre-move everything there. Hey bro, remember me wanna play rapid this time? Player, I do remember you, but let me play let me play a couple of games. Then I will I will play against you. You no longer have a request. 1 versus 1. Yeah, I do play against my viewers, so you can send me the request, but let me play a couple of games. Right. Let's go with the Karukan system this time. Still 101 people are watching. Wow, that's great. You guys are liking the stream. That means so you guys can hit that like button as well. If you are new to the channel, you can afford me a sub. Ma'am Chuha, what? How did you learn chess? I'm a beginner. I learned chess just by playing and watching some of the games and recaps on YouTube. So that's that simple. If I goes here, I think he will immediately go for this move. Whereas if I goes here, he will immediately hit that bishop with h3, and I want to trade my bishop as well. So how to do that? I can also push this knight back. Let's go a3 first to stop knight b5. Then we can try to go d4 to hit this knight. Knight has to go back. Okay, fine. Let's go here. Idea is to create a queen and bishop battery, but I don't think that is working right now. Let's go here. Which opening did he played? Which opening did he played? He played d4 open or Ratty. It is known as the Ratty opening, or you can call it English with c4. Okay, let's see the game continuation. I think here he can go for knight g5 and hit the bishop. We will drop this bishop back. Then this knight will be odd on g5. That knight will not be doing there. My account is Gotham Chess crash out. Wow, Luis. That's great. Play, please, 1 versus 1. Next. Okay, let me finish this one. Then I will. Yeah, he did go for that. But what is your knight doing here? Oh, maybe you can capture this pawn. Wow. Because knight is also hitting this. So maybe I'm assuming knight takes. But I think if he takes, we can take. He has bishop takes. And I don't have any good discover attack with this bishop. Yeah, let's take. But at least we can go for the trade. He calculated that far. We will take this. Bishop s3 is also not possible because knight is defending that square. So let's hit the knight. He has managed to trade my dark square bishop, which is very good for him, of course. And now bishop h3. Yeah, bishop s3 might now bishop s3 might win the rook or x3. He has counter sack. Yeah, man. Now if I take here, he can even take this. What should we do? Okay, let's calculate. If I take here, he will take this pawn. I will go for this. So if he take my bishop back, I will take his bishop and I will have the pressure on this square. Alright. Whereas if I take here, he will take this, rook b8. He has this pawn capture. Then we will move our bishop as well and his bishop will be out of the game. Let's go. We have to go because we are already down in material. If we allow him to get many things, okay, he did take there, so let's take. At least we are up an exchange, right? Let's try to block this pawn advancement, and we have to go for this pawn weakness immediately. Maybe he can go for this nasty check. Is that dangerous? I don't think that's much dangerous. So let's just go here. Yeah, he can give this check. We can go king h7. And I don't want to create any weakness in order to block that. Okay, now let's go here. We are hitting the rook and we are trying to create this check. But we have to be careful about this rook. Okay, he defend that rook and maybe he can create some nasty attacks. But let's throw in this check first of all. And now, can we go here to offer a rook trade? Yeah, I think we should go for that. I think we should go for that because our queen is also defending that square. So if he takes, we take, we hit the queen and we will be threatening that back rank check. Bro, one game we shall play. Yeah, we should play, but I will play against you. But let me finish this one. You have an open diagonal, which is dangerous. Yeah, but his move also worked. Okay, he wants to. Okay, I think we can take. Then he has knight takes back, opening up a line of discover attack. Crazy things our opponent is doing. Maybe we can go now f6, and he is not in time to hit that weakness. Because in the end, knight will be hanging. Now knight is also hanging, right? And I don't think there is any checks. So if he takes, we can take it back. We will hit the queen and we will hit the knight as well, right? My account is Gotham Chess crash out. Let me finish this game, then you can send me the challenge. GM Hikaru, dude, how can you not see d5? d5, where you want to go? d5? Okay, I think you want to go there. Okay, maybe we can still take. Yeah, maybe we can still take and we can go for this one. But knight is controlling that important square. So we will not be able to give that back rank check. So now it makes sense to take this pawn and threaten this rook b1 check. As I can see, there is no check from this white queen. Yeah, let's go for this. Now we are threatening this nasty check. Okay, it goes there. So we have to defend the rook. Should we go here? Or should we go here to threaten that check? If I goes here, maybe there is this nasty fork, which I don't want to allow him to get. Okay, at least we can go for this one. Maybe we can. If I goes here, then queen b2 traps the rook, right? Queen b2 traps the rook. So, so what should I do, man? If I goes here, there is this nasty move, and there is no clear way how we can get to his back rank. Okay, let's drop this rook back to control the 7th rank. I have to go for the trade now because he is hitting this. Okay, let's go at least. Hikaru, I'm 16, I'm at 16, and wow, he's Hikaru. No, he's not the real Hikaru. What is he trying to do? Can I hit the knight? I don't think so. Because there is this check. Maybe we have this move. Let's hit the knight. Knight h5, we have this check. We can take that knight. Here, check. We have king h5. Oh, why am I allowing so much counterplay? And let's throw this check in. Oh man, now there is this check in here. I think we are losing this game. I have no time to think. Check king here. If after this check I can't go there nor there, so this is the only one. At least he has a draw now. At least he has a draw, and it in some cases he can win the rook as well. His king is safe, not mine. And yeah, he is going for my rook immediately. I lost my rook and probably the losing position as well. And he gets the knight out as well. How is he doing that? Yeah, we are losing the game straight away. We are losing the game straight away. Oh, what am I doing? There is no check. This move, offering a queen trade. No, 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 no. I have no move, man. I have literally no move with 12. He's up a pawn. That is the thing. Let's go here, going after this pawn. And he hang the queen, maybe. What was that, man? What was that? Bote's gambit he did. Unlucky. Queen and games are so hard. Yeah, oh shit, that was fake Hikaru. Yeah, yeah, that is fake Hikaru, bro. So idiot game. Yeah, it was too dubious. Let me review this game. 2000 elo, by the way. I'm in the bad phase of my life. That's why the game quality of the game are like this. But still, accuracy is 79.3. Okay, I lose d5. Computer wants to go e5 and control the center. Okay, we go with service 3 takes. Okay, missed the chance. That was the way. Position is now equal. We have check. King there. And I blundered the game with this move. Oh man. If I take, there is queen coming in and it's going to be checkmate. If you go one move wrong. If you go here, there is this checkmate. Oh, that was brilliant. He didn't find this one. Now f6 back in the game take. Now black is winning. But it's not clear how. What? Computer testing. This move doesn't it? Is it? Oh, you can take the pawn. Fuck man. Why I'm so bad at chess? Now he gets the counter play. G5 was bad move, allowing that check first. Should have gone for this move, controlling this important square. Then we can go for G5. He hit the queen again. Computer wants to go check with the queen. But now he find a way to fork. Now it's a draw, by the way. Oh, I do have this move. Where? After this move, I have this move, offering a queen trade, hitting the pawn. Check, king here. And computer wants to go here, defending this pawn. If we can eliminate this pawn, then this pawn will become a huge puzzle. Okay, that didn't happen, and he just hanged the queen. And we win the game easily. Okay, can you play you unrated game? Yeah, we can play unrated game now a lot. How many variants are there in King's Indian? There are many. There are many. With c6, with e6, there are many variations. With e5 as well. I'm 200. What will be good for me? Bro, if you are 200 and a beginner, I don't think you need any opening. You just play the game and enjoy them and try to learn from that. I will send challenge. Okay, Serum, you can send me the challenge. Let's have a game. Else, I would suggest learn the French or Karukan against e4 my. Robin, you have to wait. My username is DM. Huh? Whatever your name is, if you want to play, you can send me the challenge on your own. As I'm not sending challenge to anyone. What? He's giving this as well. Should we capture? But let's throw in this check first. Let's force some piece off the board. If we block with the bishop, we can just trade that bishop. Maybe he will take back with the queen. We can go here. He is giving up a pawn. If you are giving up a pawn, I'm accepting that. I am accepting that. Let's drop this bishop back and keep it on active diagonal. Yeah, this is the only viable move in order to get some counterplay in the center. But we are fine. We can drop this knight back. Then this knight will go to e2. Don't learn too much theory of opening. Just basic idea is enough. Yeah, Jenny is right. It's fine. I'm bad at chess. That's fine. Everybody was bad at chess. You should have to trust the process. Everybody just goes with the process. As someone had said, every master was once a beginner. So just follow that. E4, yeah, he did go for e4 because there was no other good move. Let's drop this knight back. I'm not saying any immediate counter play. He has given up a pawn. He has given up a pawn. These are islands, and we can just develop the knight. Oh, maybe that's a bad move. Maybe that's a bad move. Yeah. But I have counterplay. Let's see what he's going to do. Knight f5 was better. Wow, man. Okay, I castle. Queen coming to h4, h3, knight takes. Oh man. Yeah, that was very bad by me. That was very bad by me. So let's go here. Right? Should have gone h3 maybe to stop that knight g4 idea. The thing is, if I castle, there is queen h4 threatening that checkmate. If you go g3, sorry, h3, there is a knight takes. There is a knight takes, discover, threatening a discover attack. If you take back with the, maybe we can take back with the rook then. There is queen takes, king there, and there will be no checkmate. Should we go for that? But that doesn't look fine. Let's go here. Oh man, he's going for that. Let's see how he's going to take. We are hitting the knight. He takes back with the knight. I think we have to go for this exchange because he's threatening this knight s3 discover attack with the knight and the bishop. Yeah, there is no better move. We can take this, take this. There is knight s3. King h2 seems fine. Yeah, let's go king h2. Let's go king h2. There is this. Oh, my queen is hanging. Man, what am I doing? Let's have a rematch. My queen was hanging. I'm completely out of my mind. I don't know what am I doing. What am I doing? Okay, he always goes for the Alpine against Sicilian. So we have to find a way how to beat this guy. Queen is lost. Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, probably we are at 200. Yeah, we are at 200. We are at 200 here. Maybe it will allow this push. Okay, let's go. We have to go for that. Take. Then maybe we can go knight e5. If we push d5, we will get the knight e5 move. Let me be careful this time. Against this guy, I always lost. Brother, how to stream chess on YouTube and in have zero subscribers, so I'm eligible? I don't think so. If you have zero subscriber, you are eligible or not. You have to earn some subscriber first. Does anybody follow chess tournament here? Okay, we can take pawn takes, then we can go knight e5, or we can go knight e5 immediately. That is also fine because this pawn is going to be fine with the bishop takes e6. No problem. It happens sometimes. Now, so 2000. Okay, wow, he's going for the counter attack, so we have to be really careful. f5 is also coming in. We can take and damage his pawn structure, but then he can go c4 and he will have the huge attack. Wow, he is just going for the attack. He is killing us. He is killing us. Okay, let's see if we can save this game or not. Because I think white position is over solid. He has these 2 pawns, 3 pawns in the center. He has nice control over center. And he's putting me under a lot of pressure. But we are just one move away from castling. Then we will find a way. I'm hoping that he will go for d takes e6, bishop takes e6, bishop takes e6. Then I think his idea is to go f5. So how should we take? Taking with the pawns looks fine. But I'm not. Let's take back with the pawn. We have to take control of the center with our pawns as well. At least these 2 pawns are controlling these 4 important squares in the center. So we do have little bit control of the center as well. And now we are ready to castle king side. f5 is simply not working because of e takes, and knight takes, bishop takes, bishop takes. Certainly white will not give up the rook. Even if he give up, we have pawn takes. Okay, now is the time to castle. There are no checks. And I'm waiting for a moment. But we have to find a way to develop the bishop. Maybe bishop d6 is fine. Sorry, bishop d7. Yeah, let's go for bishop d7, taking control of this square even more. And now rook c8 is coming. Okay, he just fully controls these 2 pawns, and I think he wants to go bishop b6 to hit the queen. What if we allow him to get that move? I don't think that move is too dangerous. So let's just go rook ac8. Yeah, we have queen e8. It's fine. I was anyway trying to get my king to the king side for the safety. The Sicilian crush opening Alpine. Let's see how he's going to crush us. Yeah, this pawn is weak, but I'm not saying any clear way. Can I go here? But then maybe he will get f5. Let's go king h1 so that there will be no checks on this diagonal. And we will surely we will find a way to get rid of this position. Yeah, he has these 2 pawns, which is a little bit annoying, but I think we are fine. Now we have knight c6. Yeah, he's probably going after this pawn. So it is, I think, good idea to get rid of this weakness. We can go d5. If he takes, we have pawn takes, or even knight takes. Then he will take back with the pawn here. Pawn takes, pawn takes. Then we can go bishop c6 to solidify that as well. We can also go knight c6, by the way. Then we can go knight e4. Yeah, that also seems fine. Should we go for that? Which one should we go for? If I go d5, I will get rid of this weakness. Both moves seems counterintuitive. Let's go d5. I'm more in the mood of going d5 because that pawn in itself can be very weak. Rook f4. Yeah, rook f4 was there, but what you will get with rook f4? There is knight takes and pawn takes. Which Which way should we take? If I take back with the knight, yeah, let's take back with the knight. Let's take back with the pawn, baby. Yeah, let's take back with the pawn. Take control of these two important square. And now I don't think this is a weakness. We can even go bishop c6 to completely solidify this pawn. Knight f5 now can be played. Yeah, you can take this pawn, but that's not a big deal. He will get the open f file. He can go bishop a6 to kick out that rook. And yeah, your rooks are not coordinated. So I'm waiting for that. Should we go knight f5 immediately? But that will hang this pawn. So bishop c6. Oh, this knight is getting targeted. This knight is getting hit. Can we go for the counter play? That is also possible. Knight f5 will hang this pawn. So we have to find a solid way. Rook f2 is there, but I don't think that's good. The problem is this pawn is not defending. In the end, he can take. So even if let's go. Oh, man, let's hit the knight first, because this pawn is being protected by the bishop. He can't take. Rook f4. Then we will try to find a way. Maybe he will go for knight e4, knight f5. There is this fork. No. Knight e4, we have knight f5. There will be no knight d6 fork. Okay, he takes. Maybe we can take this pawn. Yeah, we can ignore the queen and we can just take that knight. Material is equal. If he takes, we have rook f takes. We are fine. And we can also create a passer with c takes b2. And now this diagonal is also open. So if this bishop move from the diagonal, we can have this nasty check as well. So we are fine. Let's see what he's going to respond with. Then we will decide what to do. If he takes here with pawn, then we can, I think, take here. That is rook takes. You have to move the bishop anyway. So if he takes, maybe we can take back with the bishop as well. Right? Okay, he did go here. I don't know what. Okay, he's hitting the queen. So what should we do? What should we do? Okay, take my queen then. If you want, take my queen. I'm going to get another queen. That too with check. Then I can recapture your rook. So that is cool, calm, collected, cool as cucumber. As at the starting, someone had asked me to play the move as cool, calm, collected, cool as cucumber. So we have that move finally. We have that move. Yeah. Okay, he takes here. So we can take this with check first. Then we can just eliminate that rook. So that's just a blunder. Take this with check, bishop back, and you can even promote to a queen, but don't need to be fancy because there is this nasty check, bishop takes and queen takes checkmate, right? So I don't think you should be fancy. Just take this rook with the rook or either with the bishop. And everything is winning, so let's just take back with the rook. Let him take this bishop because we are going to get another queen. So yeah, the game is finally over. You can even sack the queen with this move because you are way ahead in material. Let's get another queen. And now you can go for this move, but as we are up in material, so it makes sense to trade the queens. Let's find a way. Let's find a way. Let's just go here. Oh, rook is hanging, so let's get out of the rook hit. And now we have to find how to deliver the nasty checkmate. Let's just trade the queen. We don't need to worry about anything. We know how to convert the winning advantage. Yeah, that was cool, calm, collected. Wow, we have a brilliant move. That pawn move is brilliant. Okay, you won one game, I won the another, so that's fine. Clearly, 2000 now. Nice move. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you very much. What a comeback by Black here. I think White should have taken Black Knight. Yeah. Should have just kept the tension. Okay, let's review the game. Computer is suggesting you play a terrible game with 65% accuracy, but we have some nice move. Okay, knight b5 was the move to go after going after the bishop. But we go for the more humanistic. Oh, yeah, pawn takes was fine, I guess. Taking control of these two important square, and now f4 is not a possibility. Yeah, d5 was the move. d5 or not move, but computer suggesting rook takes f4 is fine. d5 was a miss. Takes. Now this move. He takes my knight. We takes that. Yeah, I think he should have just taken this pawn back here. That was the move. That was the move. But he didn't go for that. We takes that pawn. He blundered the game because we have this nasty move. If you take, we have capture with promotion. So he takes that, but we have now this move. Yeah, computer is giving it as a brilliant move. I don't know why. Okay, that was the game. Really well done by our opponent as well. I got the easy set. Well, that's fine. Bro, at which level you are playing? I'm playing at 2000 level, bro. But if you want to play, you guys can send me challenge. You actually looked in for the final day. Didn't show you and didn't show you anywhere. Okay, that's fine. Oh, Jumpy is talking with another guy. Okay. Bhai, khelo acha se. Yeah, let's go with 1e4. 1e4, knight f3, hitting the pawn. And we have bishop c4. Our favorite Italian game is on the board, guys. Let's castle. After knight f6, you can go for the d4 move, immediately striking in the center. Yeah, taking back with the bishop is the top computer move. He takes, and now we go for bishop g5, immediately pinning this knight. That is going to be very annoying. Just drop the bishop back, and oh, whoa, this game is going to be spicy. We can sack the bishop, take it. This is free for capture. Bro, at what age you started playing? LST never play the London. Okay, I started playing chess 3.5 years ago. So you can say at the age of 21 or 20 and a half, I started playing chess. Seriously. Okay, he takes this pawn and what should we take? Yeah, I think we can even sacrifice this bishop one more time. Let's go here. Because everything is hanging. This knight is hanging first of all. f7 is hanging with nasty check. If he takes, he will lose. This game is going to be so juicy. Let's see how we can finish it off. London players gets no bit tax. Play Kohli system or something. London is too passive. Okay, he goes castle king side. So what should we do, guys? What should we do? We can take this knight. And now this knight is hanging, so he is not in time to take this bishop as well. He is not in time to take this bishop as well because we are hitting this one. So let's just take this knight. There is no fork as there is en passant as there is bishop takes d5. The game is simply over. Bro, I think you are a state player. Yeah, I have played at a state level. Okay, so he goes for queen g5. What would we do? We are winning the game, so I think we should just go for the development. We can go for this move, but let's try to bring the knight into the game. Let's try to bring the knight into the game. Yeah, we do not have to worry. We are up a piece. Our position is winning. So yeah, we could have gone for this move, but there is d5 opening up the line of bishop, and you will not have the rook g4 move in order to pin that queen. So just bringing another force into the game with knight d5, then we will be threatening this knight f6, nasty check, and that will be game over. Fine. Rook L3. Okay, he goes here. I don't know what is the idea, so maybe we can go for this move. If he takes, we have that check, king here, and that will be checkmate. If he takes there, I think he will lose with knight f6, king h8, queen h7, checkmate. So after d takes e5, knight f6 check, queen takes f6, rook takes f6, we are winning in million way. We are winning in million way. I'm just coming. Let him think. We are winning in a million way, guys. That is the power of going d4 immediately. Italian for you guys. That's the Italian for you. That's why I always like Italian. Okay, he's offering a queen trade. How can we avoid it? How can we avoid it, guys? How can we avoid it? I think we have to trade the queen, right? How to improve from 400 elo? Bro, if you are a beginner, you just have to play the game. You just have to play the game and yeah, just analyze them once you finish any game and try to recognize the pattern. Fork, yeah, we have easy fork. Knight e7 is just game over on the spot. check king, knight e7. Hello, bro. Yes, Sahil. How are you? Horse check. Yeah, you are right. Horse check. Testuche. What's your name? Yeah, extraterrestrial. Wow, extraterrestrial. Knight e7 is winning. Yeah, that's winning. I'm 1300, but never played on board. Then try to play on the board. Next one, please. If anybody wants to play against me, you can send me the challenge. Is there any way to get chess premium for cheap? No, no, no. There are no way to get chess premium at cheap. But I want to request you everyone, if you want to play, please make sure to send me the challenge for Bleach and unrated game. Bro, क्या तुमने नेशनल खेला है? नो नो नलिता, मैंने नेशनल नहीं खेला है, मैंने स्ट्रीट खेला है. Use leeches. Yeah, you can use leeches for free. Good player, thank you very much. Let's get this game going against Master OD. Let's go 1e4 again. What's the maximum ELO player you have beaten? Maximum ELO player I have beaten is 1850 classical rating. 1850 FIDE rating. Let's go for d4 one more time. How I improve my game? Bro, just play the game, solve some puzzles every day, and try to recognize the pattern. If you are more than 1400 rated on chess.com, then try to learn the openings at core, and yeah, that is the way. These three, if you combine these three things, you will surely get improved. Puzzle is the most important. That is the way to sharpen your tactical pattern in your mind. If you solve puzzles on the board, you will find that pattern in a game pretty much quickly. Let's say I never solve puzzles and I go for the game, and there is any tactic, so I will take more time to find that tactic, right? And in that time our opponent can find a way to defend the game. But let's say there is another guy who always solve puzzles, who are faster at calculating patterns. They will find that pattern immediately and put his opponent under pressure on time as well. So that is the advantage of solving some puzzles. If you don't solve puzzles, you will find a pattern, but you will take more time. There is another guy who solves some puzzles. He will find the pattern quickly. So that makes the difference between two players. Both love chess, but one is dedicated towards it. I hope that's clear. I send you the friend request. Accept it, bro. We will play together. Okay, man, Wilhelm. I am accepting everyone's friend request, so we can play. Okay, I can't see any friend request. I think there is some problem with chess.com, so let's leave that for the moment. Bro, I'm under 15 player who मैंने खेला है. Wow, that's great. That's great. Sarans plus leeches will give you puzzle to improve on the opening you play. Yeah, leeches is a very good way. There are puzzles in the opening as well. There are thematic puzzle as well. If you play Italian, you can solve the puzzles from Italian game as well. Bro, please play against me. I'm Virat Kohli. Okay, Virendra, if you are Virat Kohli, then try to send me the challenge for unrated game. Great advice. Thank you, extraterrestrial. Thank you very much. Let's just eliminate that knight and damage his pawn structure and bring the knight into the game quickly. Brother left chess because of studies and work. Oh yeah, that is the problem of many players which they faced in their career. So the thing is, you have to manage a counterbalance in between if you really want to get improved. I think you should just emphasize this pawn. And okay, he takes back with the queen, which immediately gets punished with knight e4. We are hitting the queen and the bishop. And I don't think, okay, he found a way, but we have now rook e1, hitting the threatening some nasty discover attack. But I don't think there are many useful discover attack. But still, some attacks can be there. Now I'm pretty much curious. What should we do? I can take. Then he has to take back with the pawn, and that pawn in itself will become very weak. Okay, let's take. If he takes back with the queen, he will lose the bishop. Now we can take this bishop. He has to take it back, and we have rook takes e6. And look at the position of our rook. Look at his king as well. Knight is fine now. Bro, tomorrow we shall play. Bye, bro. Okay, Sriram, we will play tomorrow. Bro, please play against me. I'm Virat Kohli. Virendra, please try to send me the challenge for unrated. Let's see if I can stand 10 moves. Yeah, you can surely stand 10 moves. What should we do? He's offering a rook trade. We can ignore it and we can find a better way to punish him for this move. How can we do that? We can simply take this pawn, and this rook is now very useful on the h file. Queen d3 can come in handy, threatening that checkmate. Okay, he just stopped queen d3. He stopped queen d3. So what should we do now? There is no real threat with this move, so I think we are fine. This is also not working maybe because of takes. So what should we do? Let's go here because I want to throw this check in. We can take. There is this check picking up the queen, man. Sorry, rook. Picking up the rook. If I take the knight, check. King here. Yeah, he's finding a nice way to hit me under the bump. But if I give this knight takes, pawn takes, queen takes, and I'm not convinced with my position. Yeah, man, he's finding nice way. He is finding nice way. Maybe we have to go for the end game now. Let's go because we have no way. Let's go for the end game. Let's go for the end game. Let's hit the rook. We are up a pawn, but our position is not convincing now because we have these weaknesses. He also has this weakness. Should we throw in this check? I think he wants to. Okay, let's get the rook onto the 7th. He will give this check. Okay, he defend that pawn. So let's go c3. Okay, this is a weakness. So how should we continue? Can we sack one of the pawns? Check. I don't want to sack, but I have no way. Let's go rook g1. There is this check immediately. We have this move, hitting the rook. Rook takes, pawn takes, we have takes. Yeah, this endgame is going to be dicey, but let's see how we can find. Rook b1, yeah, rook b1, rook g1. Yeah, rook b1, you can go for to defend this pawn, but that's too passive. And he just not letting. Let's not defend this pawn. Let's see how he's going to find a move. Let's just defend that pawn, and now we are hitting this pawn. What are you doing with that? Nothing. Oh man. Oh man. We have to get our king to the queen side now. Oh, I can't finding good move. Can't finding. Let's hit. Okay, this. He wants to hit that one. Okay, let's take this then. We have this important pawn which we can defend later on. But let's just go for this move. If I can get my king to the g3 square, b3 square, then we will win this game quickly. Oh, yeah. Go 7th heaven. Okay, now he is not going to get get the time. Let's just take this pawn. That is kind of tactical, which you have to find a way. But now let's go here. If he take this pawn, there is this checkmate. So he's not in time to take this pawn. There is this check. We can hit that rook. Not a big deal. He is losing. Now he is losing because of this checkmate. He defend that with this move. But we can maybe still go for this check. We do have this check as well. Let's throw this check. Let's see how he's going to defend. I'm setting up a trap, but he's not falling for that. Okay. Okay, yes, this move. Nice, man, nice. Okay, we are up a pawn, it should be winning because his king is cut off on the d file. Let's just go here, and now we will slowly but surely improve our position. Yeah, then we will build the bridge. It is Lucina position, I think. Famous Lucina. Yeah, let's push this pawn. His king is cut off and our rook is doing nice job. Okay, if I goes here, then there are no checks from behind. So let's just get the king into the game as well. Maximize the king position. I think he wants to go this check. Let's push. Check. Here. Oh man, it's winning, I know. But we have to do a little bit of work. But he has no time to calculate anything. Let's just defend the pawn, another check, and we have this move. Yeah, how it can be done with like this rook b3 check. You have this move. There are no more checks. Let's say he get the pawn, he get the rook behind the pawn. Then you throw in one more check. Now king can't go to this file. King has to stop into the f file. What? What happened? Wow, 231 people are watching. Yeah, king has to step. Then now you go here. Like, and you are now threatening to promote this pawn with c7. Black will give this check and you will go king c8. Now there are no more checks on the file, not from behind. He go behind, you push this pawn. And he can't go here now. Let's see, but you, let's say he waits. And if he goes here, he has this check, right? You goes here, then he can go behind the pawn and you are not promoting. You have to go back. He give another check. You go behind, but you are not promoting. So you have to find another way how we can do this, right? So let's say after this move, he waits with the rook. You go rook where? I think rook e4 is the way. Yeah, rook e4. You go rook e4, right? If he goes for the attack, then you wait. How? I'm forgetting the idea. Okay, let's say I goes here. Man, what is the way? Okay, let's say he wait. I'm pretty sure that rook b1 is also winning, but it should be winning. If he goes here, your rook is attacked, so you are not in time to move the king. You goes here. Now if he attack, then you goes here, and now he has to do something, right? Because if he move the rook, then you have this move, and now there is no check on this file, and you are threatening to promote. Yeah. That I was getting confused to in which file you should put the rook. Yeah, if your pawn is on the c file, then you should put the rook onto the d file at the end. Yeah, that is the way. Yeah, just goes here. There is no more check in the file. If you try to approach the king, let's say he goes here, then you go rook e4, and now he's not in time to hit the rook, right? Let's say he wait, then you goes here, check, here, another check, here. Oh no, not there. Another check, you goes here. Now he can't take this pawn, and if you give this check, then you have this move. If he goes here, then you can simply promote, and if you give this check, you build the bridge with rook c4. Now there are no more checks, and you are threatening to promote, right? If he goes here, then you simply take the rook, and that is the way. And if he take, it's a draw, man. He can go here. What am I doing? I don't know what am I doing. Let me turn on. I'm getting everything wrong. Okay, here. No, you can't go there. Let's see, he goes back, and he goes rook c1. Then you go rook b1. Yeah, now you can go rook b1 this side. I'm completely stupid. This side it's winning. Now he can go here, but now you have this move simply. If he goes here, then you throw this check in. He has to go back, and you simply promote. Odd, very odd. I was just forgetting how to do it. Okay, let's leave it. Let's go for the another game. Man, okay, somebody is sending me the challenge. So which one? Okay, I can accept this one. Let's accept this one. Virat Kohli doesn't say please, bro, please play against me. Okay, let's play this game. Then I will try to play against you guys. Hope you enjoyed the analysis. Analysis was not that great because I was forgetting the main line, but it was nice. Okay, I think he's going for the Grand Prix attack as 845 rated player. Bishop g5, e6. Oh, let's go e6. Let's close this bishop down on the diagonal. Knight f6 comes into mind. There is e5. So let's just develop this knight over e7. Now g6. And idea is to venture to this bishop on g7 and putting some pressure along the diagonal. Okay, can you clear the cam? This is the empty move. You are not doing anything with knight b5 because there are no queen to hit. This pawn is protected by the queen itself. Why are you playing this move? We can just go a6 and hit the knight, and you are just giving me the play for free, bro. Why you are not playing with me, Videndra? You have to wait, bro. I think should be. Let's go for the attack now. Let's go for the attack. This is not working. We have knight e5, but let's just develop the bishop first. This knight is completely out of the game for the moment. So let's see how he's going to find a way. Bro, make tournament. Okay, I will try to make the tournament, but not right now. Can you please clean the cam? Okay, now knight e5 seems interesting. But maybe we can wait. We do have this check, but that check doesn't do anything. Let's go to c8. Let's try to improve our position. Wow, what a stupid you are. What an stupid. I'm playing again and again. But it's not working. It should be. Okay, he's trying to do some work on the in the center. In the center. Let's take. Pawn takes nice. Let's go knight f5. Oh, I have this move, man. Oh, I missed that move. I missed that move. Let's go queen c7. Everything is protected, and now we are threatening. What we are threatening? Knight d4. Either knight fd4. No, knight cd4. Wow, he just takes control of that. And now this is not working. Very nice move by our opponent. Let's just take this pawn. You can pin my knight, by the way. That can be very annoying. Wow. He can pin our knight with bishop f4. We will find a way what to do. Why is my picture wobbling? Please stop. Stop. Okay. Wow, man. Wow. What a bad move it is. That shows that your opponent is stream sniping. That's check, and that's defended as well. And in the end, basically our queen is defended, so he's not going to get my queen even. And now we can go queen c6, defending our bishop as well. We have a queen for the knight. Man, why you guys stream snipe? Just think on your own. Just think on your own. Okay, now this is defended. Let's take the pawn. I don't think there is anything. Check, check, mate. There was immediate checkmate. It is going to be checkmate anyway. That's just simply a checkmate. Queen g2. That's why you should use your mind instead of using another. Okay, let's see the chat. Who are in the chat, guys? Chess with Ghost Chess, the unidentified. Let's play against Chess with Ghost Chess. Queen e4. How did you know he stream snipe? He is team sniping. I just suggest the fake move. I suggest the fake moves and he goes for that because that move was bad move. That shows that your opponent is just not using his own brain. Can you play with me, Splinker? Yeah, of course I can play against you. Can you play Catalan opening? I don't have that much of a knowledge of Catalan opening, but I will try. Heal, bro. Do you remember? Hi, bro. Do you remember? Yes, time waster. I do remember you, but I forgot your real name. So, please, I'm so sorry. Forgive me. This knight is defended, so it makes sense to bringing another piece into the game. Let's just take, and now this bishop is nicely located on the diagonal. Yeah, I'm more than happy to trade the bishop. We can also go for queen g5, but there is queen g4, but there is knight f6 back. So let's just trade. We have this check, but I don't think that check does anything. Is that useful? Let's go queen h5 instead of going check. There is knight f6, but we have this check, king h8, and we have queen h6. We have queen h6. Let's see how he's going to do the things. Nightbot is sending the tournament link. Nightbot has been a dumped guy for forever. Can I go for this move? But there is pawn takes, and there is nothing really for us. But there is pawn takes, and we can get this knight. Oh man, this move doesn't do anything. What? I was just drawing the. I was drawing the arrow, but I mouse slipped that move. Okay, I mouse slipped that move. Okay, let's try to do something even now because now I know I'm worse, but let's see if we can make any counterplay because we have rook e3, rook g3 coming in, and his king is weak. So let's go for that. Unintentional blunder, yeah. I just mouse slip. I was just drawing my arrow there. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I was drawing the arrow. I was taking that pawn. I was taking. We have this check. Should we go for? But let's improve the position of both of the rook because if I go rook g3 check, he will just go king h8 and there will be no attack. So let's prepare the attack slowly. Then we will go for them. We can take, and then rook takes, but I don't think that move is good. So let's bring another force into the game. We are just trying to improve our position. We have now knight d4 coming in, trying to hit the bishop. And we have to be a little bit faster so that we can put him under pressure. As we are down a queen, so knight d4 he stops. He stops knight d4. Maybe there is knight e5 move. Let's go c3. Let's try to get this knight d4 move because this knight d4 move will do a couple of things. First of all, let's go a5 to stop the advancement because of en passant. And now knight d4 will hit the bishop and hit this pawn. We can take, but then his rook will get activated, right? And this is a weakness which we can go after in the end game. So we can go for knight d4, I guess, right? If I take, there is rook takes. So let's just go knight d4. Let's just go knight d4 and now rook e5 going after this weakness. We can throw this check in, but there is king h8 and I think we will help black to get his king to the safety. Right, so I'm not going to throw in this check. I will wait for the opportune moment. Now we can take with check, pawn takes, and there is rook takes hitting the queen. That seems fine. That seems fine. We are hitting the queen. And he's not in time to capture this pawn. And look at this bishop now, hitting this pawn as well. We have rook e7 check as well. So there are a lot of things which can happen now, as his king is so weak. Queen f7 immediately gets punished with rook e7. My bad. Okay, that's fine. Fork? No. That's not a fork. That's not a fork. Okay, he moved the queen, but I think we have one more nice move. We can take, but then again his rook will get activated. So let's go rook g3. Let's go rook g3. Rook takes e6. Yeah, rook takes a6 was there, but I'm trying to force things immediately. Bro, I'm 845 rated player. I just want to play with you, but not stream sniper. Okay, flashy movies. You can send me the challenge, but there are many players who are still waiting to play against me, so you have to be in queue. Okay, now it makes sense to capture this pawn. Then we can go for rook e7 check. If he takes, we have take. So let's just capture this pawn now. Whereas if I take, his rook will get activated. But now he has to waste one more move to get his rook activated. I hope that makes sense. Okay, he takes the pawn on a5. But I think now we can go for his king hunt. We can go for his king hunt. But let me play h4. I'm trying to do something. First of all, we are creating a loop to square for our king so that our back rank will not be any problem. We can move both of the rook freely. Now there is this check, but that's not very useful because of rook f7. I think we should have started with this check. Okay, we miss a chance. But that's not the end of the game. That is not the end of the game. This is already defended. Let's go here. Defending the bishop. Oh, he can take this. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. He did take that. That shows the quality of your player. That shows the quality of the player. Let's go after this pawn. Both rooks are defending each other, so there are no problems, I guess. Oh, there is. Oh, wow. Wow, man. It's not that easy now. Okay, let's throw this check first. Okay, king there. Oh man, I hang the rook. Why didn't I see this rook is hanging? Now we are lost. We are lost. There is nothing now. It's losing. I think we should just resign the game. Too many bad moves. I didn't think I was just creating the checkmating net. I thought that we can revert this check now and his king will be checkmated as after rook f6 we can take. But now it's I completely overlooked that move. Bad. Premature. And now he will convert it. We blunder the queen first, then the rook. And we are getting punished for that. Let's throw this check. Bro, I'm Virat. I'm Viraj, but I'm no stream sniper. I'm fair player. You are a 200 elo like play. Yeah, bro. Yeah. I'm playing like that. I know. But what we can do? What can you do? What can you do? Once once you start losing rhythm, you lose the rhythm. I want to play with you well more. You have to wait, bro. You are 200 elo like play. Can I go here? Yeah. If we had the dash for bishop, then we could have done something. But we don't. We don't have that. Oh. Wow, man. If I go here, I will get checkmated. How are they finding the move? That checkmate. We are getting checkmate. What? Bro. Really? There was checkmate in two move. There was checkmate in two move. And bro is going to lose the game. No, that's checkmate. Ah, wow, man. Should have gone for this check. Okay. Okay, he was smurfing. Let him do what he wants to. भाई देख इतना बना कि इंग्लिश ना बोल हिंदी बोल ले. Rupans, you can do whatever you want, but that cannot be happened. That cannot be. OP boss, you have to wait. Rupan, let him do what he wants to. Yeah. Okay, Rupan. So Rupansu. It's not Rupan, it's Rupansu. It's Rupansu. Oh, I accept it. I accept a request for rapid game. Okay, let's continue then. Let's see what he's going to play. Let's continue. If you are enjoying the game, certainly you are not enjoying as I lost the game against 1000. I blundered the queen. I tried to do something, but then I blunder my rook as well. Let's go for the Sicilian. I'm coming in a second. Okay, let's go for the knight off, guys. Okay, open Sicilian. Let's take, and knight f6 is the main move to get into the one of the most analyzed opening in all of chess. Okay, he's going for bishop e6 line. Let's go e6. Let's go e6. We have to choose a setup. Bishop e7. We are so far so good. We are fine. Now let's castle. Knight c6. Yeah, we are offering a knight trade. If he takes, we will be fine because it will be easy for us to get the d5 square. But he just declined. Let's go rook c8. Just improving our position bit by bit. Then we will counter him. So far so good. He is playing very well, and we are in the knight off. 11 moves have been completed. We have b5, then we have knight a5 and knight c4. That is the general idea in knight off, to get these 3 moves in. Your knight on c4 will be a great piece which will hit the pawn and the bishop as well. And if he chooses to give up that light square bishop for the knight, that will be even greater because you can get your rook on c4. Okay, now he is offering a knight trade. We can still go for b5, that is also fine. We can ignore the knight trade and go knight a5. But I don't think ignoring that knight trade is in the spirit of the game. Okay, if I take the knight, he will get the bishop onto the better square. So let's just go b5. Let's just go b5. I want to get this bishop onto the diagonal anyway. So if he takes my knight, we can take back with the bishop. And then we can later on drop that bishop back, and that bishop will be controlling that diagonal for the entire game. Okay, he is not going for that, so now I'm not going to allow him to do that. Let's go now knight a5, and now knight is going to be on c4, which will hit this dark square bishop. I'm more in the mood of eliminating this dark square bishop. Now this bishop is immediately aiming on the king side. Can I read some of the comments from you guys? Yeah, certainly we can see. Unidentified person. I want to play with you 3+2. Okay, let me finish this game. Okay, he just takes control of this important square, which is a good move, but I don't think particularly it is a good move because it is creating this gaping hole on the c3 square. But we have to punish him to do this. How we can do that? We can go e5 and get the diagonal open. d5, that is e5, which I don't like, although we can go for. Let's go h6. Let's just wait for white. Let's see what he's going to do. जब मैं आफ्टर मैच स्ट्रीम पे आया, तुम बोला ग्रैंड पे अटैक. मुझे लगा मैं ये कौन सा अटैक किया जो मुझे भी नहीं पता. ग्रैंड पा नहीं, ग्रैंड प्री अटैक. ग्रैंड प्री. That is a Grand Prix attack in Sicilian defense. हाय सर स्कूल नहीं आएंगे? आएंगे आएंगे ऑफ कोर्स आएंगे. बट आई एम नॉट एट होम राइट नाउ आलिया. मैं अभी घर पे नहीं हूँ. घर आऊंगा तो ट्राई करूंगा इस बार. पिछली बार तो मौका नहीं मिला. ओके ही इज गोइंग फॉर सी फॉर हिमसेल्फ. आई थिंक दैट्स अ वेरी ग्रेट मूव. एंड आई थिंक नाउ इज द टाइम टू टेक दिस नाइट. Now time has arrived to take this knight. Then going e5 to hit the knight, or we have queen b6. Queen b6, there is bishop e3, so that's annoying. Can I go d5? Because here we have takes. There will be bishop which will be hanging. If I go e5, then d5 will become a huge weakness. c5 is a good move, I guess. c5 is a very, very good move. If I take, I think his idea is to take back with the pawn. Okay, let's take. We have no other. Oh, he take back with the bishop. Now this is hanging. Now that is hanging. Okay, good move. Let's hit the knight now. This is hanging. We have to do something about this. Bishop b5, blunder a pawn. Rook a8 seems fine, but that looks too odd as well. Now d5 maybe. This pawn is hanging first of all. Yeah, let's take this pawn and let's hit the bishop. That was for free. I can take here. He will take my rook. I will take his rook, but then he can take my bishop. And if I take his bishop, he will take my knight. And he will be up a piece. He will be up a piece. So we have to find a better way. Whereas if I goes here, there is a rook, bishop b7 hitting the rook and the knight. So that doesn't make any sense as well. So let's go rook b8. And this bishop is still hanging. And we are keeping an eye on this pawn as well. He is playing really well. Incredibly well. Thank you, bro, for playing chess with me. Okay, that's fine, bro. That's my pleasure. Continue playing. How are you, bro? Arif, I'm fine. What about you? Welcome back to the stream after many days. Wow, this stream is delayed by. Okay, wow, 137 people are watching, and there are only 39 likes, guys. Wow. Do you Lahatra school from Varanasi? No. I'm not from Lahatra school from Varanasi, bro. I am from Bihar. Play unidentified person. Okay, I will play with unidentified person. So let me finish this game. Bishop b5. Bishop b4. I don't think that's a good move. Let's go d5. Fix that weakness, offering a bishop trade. And threatening to take this bishop, pawn takes and rook takes. And even if we take here, we have queen takes e7, and there will be no knight c6 fork of the king and the rook, because this bishop is going to be protecting very important c6 square. You a chess teacher in school? Yeah, I am a chess teacher in school. Can you teach me chess? Kate. Yeah, I can of course teach you chess. But if you want any personal class, you can contact me via email or on my Instagram or my Telegram as well. Is available in channel description. बिहार में चेस का जोनल टूर्नामेंट हुआ था, आप जानते होंगे. या आई नो, बट आई हैव नॉट गोन टू दैट टूर्नामेंट. Let's just recapture. No need to think anything. But now I think we have solved all of our position. Yeah, this bishop looks bad, but it's fine. It is doing great job controlling this diagonal. And he has these two passers, which is so dangerous. So we have to find a way to stop these two passers immediately. If we get these two passers on these 5th rank, it will be impossible to stop them. So it's time to get into the action immediately. This knight is type 1 undefended piece. This bishop and the knight. Okay, he is trying to eliminate the knight. How can we find a way to get rid of this threat? We can go f5 and completely solidify that knight. Whereas we have another move to go knight c5 hitting the bishop. Both are playable, I guess. I am more in the mood of going knight c5 looks. There is knight c3 also hitting the queen. No, I don't want to think too much because I'm getting low on time as well. We have to go for knight c5. Yeah, knight c5. Bhai, agle mere sath, I will try. There are many players who wants to play, so I cannot play with everyone in one move, in one go. Okay, now we have to find a nice way to punish him for advancing this pawn. Let's go bishop a4 first, hitting the queen. He is not in time to take the knight. And now this pawn cannot advance more because we are blockading that. I'm guessing he's gonna go here. We can take queen takes, then we can go queen f6, try to hit the knight or keep an eye there. But these pawns are looking too way dangerous. I'm not feeling comfortable playing this one. Oh, he did go there. Oh, it's hard. It's hard. Now this knight is hanging, so we have no option rather than to take this. And now this is hanging. So now we can get our knight on e4. And it is kind of hard to get rid of this knight because you do not have the light for bishop. You have to trade the knight for the knight. But now rook c8 is coming with an attack on the queen. So with this open c file in control, I think we might get the move. Do it with queen c7. He is not in time to capture the rook as this rook is hanging. Sorry, queen is hanging. And if he goes rook fc1, we have rook bc8. There will be no check working because of takes, and if the knight move, we can trade the queen and then we can ignore the queen with queen e5 as well. We are fine. Knight c6, yeah, I saw that knight c6, but I know that I'm going to be fine. That's why you have to calculate everything. His queen is undefended, so he's not in time to taking the rook. Check, where check? Knight e7 check, queen takes e7. There are no checks. Knight e7, you can take back with the queen, get rid of the check or attack of the queen, and you are up a piece. That's as simple as that. I hope that's clear. And if you are enjoying the game, please hit that like button. I'm seeing there are 131 people are watching and there are only 48 likes, guys. Please hit that like button and make it to the 55 likes. Okay, I'm hoping he will go for rook fc1. We have rook bc8. Don't go rook fc8 because you will hang the rook then. And yeah, you can still go for that because you will get the exchange back with queen takes c2, rook takes c2, rook takes c2. But then stopping these pawns will become way harder. That's why you, after rook fc1, you just go rook bc8. There will be no rook to capture, and if you move the knight on the wrong square, then you can win the queen. Your school name? My school name, SBM, Saraswati Balika Vidya. He played it's your move. What? Man, what? Ah, man, I'm too stupid. I was just on my move, calculating everything. Thank you for telling me. The beast. Rook fc1 is good, bro. Rook fc1. He can just take the rook. You take the queen. Yeah, you will get the exchange back, but stopping these two pawns will become way harder. That's why I just goes for rook bc8. In which class you are? I'm not in any class right now. I'm just a teacher at a private school. Okay, now we are getting low on time, so it is going to be very hard fighting game. Let's see what he's going to play. I'm assuming, okay, he just goes there. So let's go here, hit the queen, hit the knight, hit the pawn. Everything is now hanging. Let's see what he's going to defend. Then we will decide our move. I don't want to trade pieces because the more pieces I trade, the more chances he will get to win the game because of these two passers. That's why I want to eliminate at least one of these passers. Yeah, you have two pawns in the center, but it is not that easy to get that rolling. Get that rolling. That's why we are just ignoring the trade and we are going for the move immediately. He's playing incredibly well. It's very hard to get a win or attack. But now I have an idea. Let's see what he's going to play. Then I will decide what to do. How long have you been playing chess for? It's 3.5 years. Queen b2, queen e3. Yeah, both are playable. Both are defending everything. Yeah, he found one of them. Queen b2 is enough to defend the knight and the pawn. But now we have played rook c8 and now we are hitting this pawn with both of these heavy pieces. Okay, he's going for the knight, but I think we are happy to get our knight to d6 and now the knight is going towards c4. And that knight on c4 will be a beast that will control everything in white camp. And that will hit the pawn as well. And he is not in time to go knight c6 to hit the queen because of queen takes e3. because of queen takes e3. Queen takes e3, rook takes a3. Yeah, he has this check, but that's simply impossible. Let's go knight c4, hit the queen. That's no brainer. That was a bad move. We could have taken the knight, but still we are hitting the. But he can defend now. Oh man, I could have just taken the knight. That's free. That's called tunnel vision. You are just thinking about your own moves, not your opponent. What does he play? What has changed on the board? Yeah. So I didn't preach which I didn't practice which I preach. I always say that look upon the move. What your opponent has moved, and where does he move that piece, and what is that piece doing right now? This piece just defend the pawn, but it block the vision to the knight from the queen. Yeah, it interposed the connection between the queen and this knight. So yeah, we missed the chance, but now he blunder. Queen f2 was the move to defend the knight, but now I can take this knight with check, and now rook takes a3 is coming with an attack on the queen, and we can win the rook. Now that's game over. Rook takes a3 followed by rook takes c3 is coming. It's a check, so you are forced to move the king. Even rook e3 will not help you. Rook takes a3, just hit the queen, and after he moves the queen, we are going to eliminate the rook. So that's simply impossible to defend the position. Yeah, it looks like he can go rook d3 to counter attack the queen. Okay, he goes here. What should we do? I think we have simple. It looks like if I take his queen, he will take my queen. Even if I take his rook, he can take my rook. But there is one more move, which is queen takes c4, offering a queen trade. And if we take our rook, we can take his rook with check. That will be winning. So don't take this rook with the pawn, because he can then take your rook, and position will be unclear. He has the password which he can use. So just take back with the queen, offer a queen trade, and if he takes your rook, you can take that rook with check. He will have the queen, but you will have the extra rook. So calculate everything. Can you play with me, please? Yeah, I can play with you, but you have to wait. But he takes the rook, which is I don't think a good move. We can just simply take this rook with check. It's a check, and now look at this passer. It is just rolling through. We don't even have to use the rook, because he is nowhere near to promote this pawn, and this pawn is rolling through. Let's go d3. It is protected. Now d2 and d1 promotion is coming. Bro, you calculated this? Yeah. I do calculate this. Okay, now d2 is not possible, so let's just go queen d2 slowly. Just improve the position. And yeah, he has b6, but what will he achieve with b6? Nothing. We are just promoting the pawn, and this rook is always going to protect our background, so we don't even need to think anything. Just promote the pawn, and now there is this check which will end the game.